So I saw this video of this guy buying a Porsche in the middle of class.
Do you want to use it N1 for N2 the Chow estimator?
It's just hilarious that you're in the middle of class and you're just buying this like extremely expensive car. If it's true, the message there is there are people with like untold amount of money that you can't even fathom, and they exist. And they are also looking for a sense of meaning, just like everybody else, but they have the money to spend, or they're trying to find their footing in the ranks that they're competing with. And the ranks that they're competing with have a ton of money. And if you could create something unique that has meaning to you and has a meaningful community that you shepherd and you start, people with this money will pay. So just know that if you make something that is meaningful to you, whether you make a brand or music or a community that has some type of meaning, if you can provide that meaning with what you're creating, and that money could be yours if you just stick to working on the thing that brings you meaning. Monday Night Raw is going to be coming to Netflix live next year, and that's very exciting for me. I used to be a huge devoted fan of WWE when I was younger. I love watching documentaries about wrestlers and how they found their brand through the wrestler, how they were committed to the character. And yeah, I think that if you read my interview with Washington Post, or when I get interviewed by people that want to hear my views on TV and if TV's dying, etc. I always tell them that TV has a very good opportunity to completely take over live sports, live everything. Look at what Kick is doing now, right, with IRL live streaming, and how we just want to see things live, how Gen Z, Gen Alpha wants to see the source first. They want to create their own perspective. They're willing to sit there through hours just so that they can see the source, so that they don't have a creator or a vlogger or someone's opinion for them to form their own opinion. They actually want to be the ones to clip the moment. They want to be the ones that create the opinion. They're the ones that want to stir the pot. Because it's live, it's just much more electric. And I think that that can happen more on Netflix, like how they're already doing with the live stand-up comedy shows, a little bit more into sports adjacent, which is exactly what Netflix is doing here, right, with WWE. It's sports adjacent. But yeah, man, I think it's brilliant. This is only going to create more competition, and I love it. I fucking love it. If you're a minority or know a friend that's a minority that is interested in starting content creation in 2024 and doesn't know where to begin, this is a very interesting take on an already established niche, which is the travel niche.
I'm reviewing different cities and countries based on things to do and what it's like for Black and or POC travelers. Go to Prague. That's it. That's the video. I'm just playing, but look at this. And it's one of the few cities in the area that was left undamaged by World War II. So a lot of these buildings are an original piece of history.
Don't compete with, the run-of-the-mill Starbucks Stanley Cup type of perspectives and just like the resorts vibes. Bring your unique perspective and how you were treated and how you were welcomed into a country, into it, because that's very valuable information for us. So yeah, go after it if that's something that you're interested in pursuing. I found this post on Reddit of this dude asking why coaches consider themselves a business if they don't even practice the business that they preach. I couldn't agree more, but I'm going to share with you my perspective on why I make these types of videos, and something that's helped me make these types of videos, even though I have no quote-unquote transaction to sell you or a course or anything like that. So for me, the way that I look at it is I've been able to, for the last 2 years, share my opinion, my interests, and the way I think, most importantly, with the world. And what I've realized is that it's helped me in business a ton. By the time I meet somebody, they've already kind of looked through my social media. People are going to do that anyway. They're going to look through your LinkedIn, they're going to look through your Instagram, and then now they're looking into my TikTok. So by the time I meet with them, they already kind of know those three things, kind of my interests and how I think and my perspective and whatnot. So it's really easy to kind of just cut through and get straight to the point and the questions that they ask me, and I can provide value in a lot faster because they know exactly what they want from me, which in business, I couldn't ask for anything better than that. There's nothing better than knowing exactly who you're talking to and exactly what they want from you and exactly what you want from them. So leaving it out in the open and showing people how I think about business and how I think about that kind of stuff, they kind of formulate their own perspective and their idea, and it makes their idea that they're going to pitch me a little bit more clear. So whether it's a label that needs help marketing a song, whether it's us managing a YouTuber or a creator, or now that we have a record label signing an artist, they get to see, in clear daylight, the person that they're going to be working with and the person that's going to take their career to the next level. So for me, it's been very helpful scaling my message and scaling my personality so that people know exactly who they're talking to. And that's why I do it. Obviously I know that although I'm making this for future and current clients, I know that I'm not going to be working with 1 million people if I ever get 1 million views. I know that. However, out of those 1 million views, I may be working with, 100 people that I feel like I can impact their life the most, and my company can impact their life the most. And then out of those 100 people, they're going to influence millions and millions of people. So, and then for the people I'll never meet, I just hope that this gets them out of a rut, gets them out of a little loop, and it gets them to focus on their timeline. And I really hope that it really helps them out, because for me, I am where I am today because of people that just for some reason wanted to invest in me, wanted to give me a hand, and also countless and countless of content out there for people that are probably looking for the same thing. They're probably looking for meaning through them sharing, things that they find interesting. So yeah, that's why I do it. And if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Make sure to join the newsletter. If you want to start a business relationship with me, I'm looking for a country artist. Last year, we wanted to step into country and life took its course, and it is what it is. But this year, we're really, really looking for country. So if you want to send me like 1 or 2, 3 unsigned country artists, and you want to start a relationship that way, or if you are that country artist, definitely let me know. And also, we are always, and I mean always, hiring at 25/7 Media and 25/7 Records. So yeah. Application, submit whatever through the link in my bio. I'll see you later. Peace.